It doesn't take very much to find which side Kenyans think is telling them the truth. If the Catholic bishops are saying one thing and Ruto and his ministers are saying another thing, ask Kenyans who is lying. They have been around here for the last 2.5 years, and they know people who are cerebral liars. That's one. The second thing, let's first take the one positive thing about the Catholic Church. The church has been clouded in the way it conducted itself in the period leading to the formation of this government. And I think it's an important step in the right direction that the people of the cloth are finding the mistakes they made and they start siding with the people. So I applaud the leaders of the Catholic Church for returning to a historically important role that the church has played in standing for justice, standing with the victims of bad government. It has taken long before they came to this position, but it is good that they have come even if late. Secondly, government insulting church is not a new thing. I was involved in the second liberation, and every time they go through the rituals of saying we take exception. What exception? We know they are being told behave. We know they are messing up things. The Shisha health reforms, we said if it is working badly and you replace it with something that is working worse, what are you telling us? You cannot just impose on Kenyans decisions by fiat without even an attempt to listen to them. And the fact that you went through rituals of consultation, that you called some people in some places and got some politicians to say, oh, this is popular participation, and came back and called it participation. That legitimizes the mistaken behavior they're having. I never knew in the democratic transition of this country that will come to a time when lies and ill-advised policy and rule by fiat will become so mainstreamed after all the sacrifices this country has made and after all the celebration that we are now a renewed country. But this is what the church is talking to them. Look at yourselves. You do not deserve to be our leaders if you continue behaving this way. If you continue finding excuses about abductions and murders. When you hear a president telling people, I have now given instruction to investigate femicide, where were you? Your primary responsibility is protection of our lives before our property. What has woken you up now to start giving instructions? Why you deny?
Welcome back to the Mora TV, ladies and gentlemen. Today's video we are going to focus on what Mutisa Kitui has talked about, the fight between the Catholic Church and the presidency. And he has said that ask Kenyans between the president and the government and the Catholic Church who is lying. They have been around for 2.5 years. Even the way the Catholic Church behaved towards the formation of this government, it hints out at something at the moment. We have seen how the government is picking fights with everybody. We expected that issues like this, the president maybe could have just assumed and let it go. But as things are going by, discussions are right, left, and center. However, it exposes much in terms of the way politics is aligning and the way people think about the government in place. We have already seen how the clergy has come out to fight, not only the Catholic Church, also other denominations have come out to accuse the government of failing to do the right things they promised. They have failed to look at the citizens of Kenya. And now things have reached boiling point. However, here is a speech by the president.
Niko na swali kwenu, mtanisaidia kujibu? Mimi nauliza nyinyi. Kuna wale wanataka kuturudisha katika siasa ya migawanyiko na siasa ya ukabila na siasa ya chuki. Mimi nawauliza Nairobi, jameni, nataka niwaombe kwa heshima. Sisi wote ni ndugu moja, wa taifa moja, na Mungu mmoja, na nchi moja. Munasema tuungane ama tutengane? Nairobi munasema tuungane ama tutengane jameni? Wale wanasema tuungane nione kwa mkono, wale wanasema tuungane. Na ndio mimi, sawa sawa, mimi nimesema tutafanya kazi na viongozi wote. Wale waliotupigia kura, wale hawakutupigia kura. Wale wa Kenya Kwanza, wale wa Azimio. Sisi wote ni ndugu moja. Siasa imeisha. Sasa ni wakati wa sisi viongozi kuungana tuweze kutekeleza mambo ambayo yatabadilisha maisha ya Wakenya. Tuzalishe chakula, tuondoe njaa. Tusomeshe watoto wetu, tuondoe ujinga. Tuhakikisha kwamba tunapanga mambo ya matibabu, tuondoe matatizo kwa wananchi. Na tuhakikisha kwamba tunapanua nafasi za kazi, vijana hawa wajisimamie na wachangie katika kupeleka taifa letu la Kenya mbele. Na ndio mimi nataka niwahakikishie, we are going to work together with all the leaders who want the best for our nation, so that we can grow our agriculture and provide food security. We can create additional jobs for these many young people in our nation, and we can make sure that we fight corruption so that the resources of Kenya can be used for the intended purpose, and every citizen get value for the resources that they contribute.
So basically that speech attacked two people in particular, one of them being Mr. Rigathi Gachagua, the ousted former deputy president, who they have accused that he is there dividing Kenyans and he has been playing politics of division, which wants us to return the country back to where it does not belong to. However, also that statement talked about the church, which has been very critical in terms of governance and issues relating to human activities and lives. Remember how Ruto promised the church that he is going to deal with cartels and the wrongdoers and corruption, which goes to the doctrines of the church. And as much as citizens and many people want good governance, this thing has been of the past, because in the last 2.5 years we have seen how corrupt politicians are behaving and how opulence has been displayed muchly by politicians, and now it has come out that these people are even complicating themselves on public stages, and that begs the question, where are we headed as Kenya?
Kutekeleza mambo ambayo yatabadilisha maisha ya Wakenya. Tuzalishe chakula, tuondoe njaa. Tusomeshe watoto wetu, tuondoe ujinga. Tuhakikisha kwamba tunapanga mambo ya matibabu, tuondoe matatizo kwa wananchi. Na tuhakikisha kwamba tunapanua nafasi za kazi, vijana hawa wajisimamie na wachangie katika kupeleka taifa letu la Kenya mbele. Na ndio mimi nataka niwahakikishie, we are going to work together with all the leaders who want the best for our nation, so that we can grow our agriculture and provide food security. We can create additional jobs for these many young people in our nation, and we can make sure that we fight corruption so that the resources of Kenya can be used for the intended purpose, and every citizen get value for the resources that they contribute.